Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer combat cards. In this video we're going to be playing a match from the Harbingers of Despair campaign. Now this is Necrons versus a combination of Space Marines and Leagues of Votann. This is something you don't see very often, two factions combined. For the modifiers, we've got Tormentors Toxin, which makes it so whenever a card attacks, 30% of that damage is dealt back to the attacking card. It's an interesting modifier. You'd think that it would make the games go faster since everything is taking a lot more damage every turn, but since you have to watch the damage animation go off every time, it actually isn't quite as fast as you might think. Now, the mission rewards are just this card, which is a rather boring one. Very tanky Overlord with Endless. I already have enough copies of that, so I'm not really interested in it. So I haven't really played this campaign very much, only on level 16, but I've got a whole bunch of destroyers in this deck, and a lot of the Necron destroyers have Berserk, which makes for an interesting combination with Tormentors Toxin. It means that your Berserkers are going to be powering up faster since they're taking damage every time they attack. Which is not necessarily a good thing, actually, because they can end up having so much attack power that they're actually dealing a lot more damage to themselves than is really necessary. And then with Ulthakar, they're going to be getting even more stat increases when they deal damage to enemies. So it's going to make for a whole lot of numbers everywhere, which will be very confusing, but we'll see what it looks like here. Just for the record, since this kind of thing doesn't really happen very often. We are playing against Space Marines, which means Captain Acheron can come up. However, with Tormentor's Toxin, it can actually be good because Captain Acheron's own attacks can end up killing his bodyguards even after they get saved by the Iron Halo. So we'll see if we can cause that to happen here. We're going to drop this big old Scorpic Destroyer down. And let's see. So yeah, we have a combination of melee and ranged units. Most of these only have one attack type, which is not actually ideal with old Ulthakar. So this isn't really the ideal build. Not one I would recommend in general, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. We do have the initiative, so we'll be able to take that first turn. As you can see, they do have one Leagues of Votann unit in the center, alongside the Space Marines. Iron Halo, of course, only affects the Space Marine cards, though. We do also have this guy who got buffed recently, so he's got more health, I believe, and a little more attack power than he did before. So yeah, right off the bat, he's getting the buff from Ulthakar's special rule, as well as getting some of that Berserk Rage going. So +9 to the attack stats every time these guys take damage. Of course, Berserkers with 2 attack types are quite a bit stronger, but there are not too many of those, unfortunately, in the Necron roster. Alright, they do have a guy with regeneration, but he's only regenerating, I think, 4 health per turn. They're going with a ranged attack. They have a barrage unit in the center, so everything is taking a whole bunch of damage. We've got the death blow going off there. The captain got saved by the Iron Halo. We cannot attack back here. So in this case, we don't want to be dealing a huge amount of damage to these guys. These guys have already gotten some pretty massive stats, like over 100 damage. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a major overkill, dealing a lot more damage than is necessary. Although they just deployed a new Space Marine. This is a Terminator with Taunt, so actually he's going to be taking all the damage. I'm not sure now, because Taunt does reduce the damage. I'm not sure if the damage we take back takes that into account, but yeah, we'll see. It's going to be quite a bit of damage, and I think we have enough to... We would normally kill it. Of course, he gets saved by the Iron Halo, but yeah, in this case, we'll see the Terminator will get killed by his own counterattack, as well as that captain there. So that worked out decently, but my destroyers are getting pretty low on health here. And they're not going to be surviving too much longer, certainly not from their own attacks as well, if they do get another chance to attack. They're deploying some ranged units here. We've got the Dark Shroud with Inspiring Presence. This is another pretty new one. Stern Guard Veteran Sergeant with Big Game Hunter. I think the only big game I have in this deck is Ulthakar himself. Unfortunately, they are killing my 2 big destroyers before they get a chance to attack. So we could switch over to ranged, I think. I mean, this guy is pretty massive. the Locust Heavy Destroyer. We do have some ranged units here, so yeah, we'll drop maybe this guy, Hexmark Destroyer. And let's go with maybe this dude. Yeah, I think we'll try this out, actually. Drop him in the middle. Now, this is actually not very smart either. Because, yeah, I think going ranged here would actually not be that great because then this guy would just kill himself. But we're going to do it anyway, just for fun. So Iron Halo is going to save that guy. Locust Heavy Destroyer blows itself up. The Crypto Thrall takes him out, though. Iron Halo saves the Sternguard Veteran, but then he's going to kill himself with his own attack. Now, we are kind of getting a little bit low on bodyguards here. So, yeah, I don't know. Do we want to deploy Othakar now? I don't think we want to drop him just yet. He might be able to survive. I do have him at a high enough level. He's at level 10, so he's quite strong. But yeah, we do have Torgard on there, so probably don't want to be facing off with a big game hunter. So we'll just drop our last Ophidian Destroyer there. And another Leagues of Votann unit comes out. There go melee. So debuffing my ranged attack. But I think we can still go ranged here and take down the Dark Shroud at least. Okay. Yeah, only one more Berserker on the field, or one Berserker on the field at the moment. On our side, 56 to the Dark Shroud. That will get saved by the Iron Halo, but again, it's going to kill itself with the counterattack, which will bring out the enemy Warlord. So we'll have two Warlords facing off against each other. Now we'll see how this goes. Captain Necron here, he's only at level 4, so not too many shields. Actually, well, you know, I did say two Warlords facing off, but I guess they don't actually have enough attack to be killing anything. Unless the Tormentors Toxin does the trick, which I don't think it will, because our attack types don't really match up here. Only thing counterattacking is the Ophidian Destroyer. So yeah, we'll just go ranged here. Again, major overkill, 91 damage there. 83 from the Locust Destroyer. Iron Halo saves Torgardon. Once again, the Tormentor's Toxin is going to be the thing that kills him. In the counterattack, actually they're going to kill each other. Okay, and wow, the Ophidian Destroyer comes very close to dying as well. Alright, here comes Othakar. Our last Berserker. So yeah, this guy also is going to be getting +9 to his attack stats. +9 to both attack stats. And I think, yeah, he's going to be getting the buff too, so +15. Getting really big all of a sudden. Yeah. We do have a pretty big melee attack charged up, so yeah, we'll go ahead and just take him down here. Would have been fun to deploy Othakar a little bit earlier, just so he can get some crazy attack buffs going, but yeah, I want to say pretty easy match, except we did lose most of our bodyguards. So Destroyers are kind of fun with this modifier, but not necessarily the best option. I think maybe some more healing or regeneration might be helpful just to counteract the effects of the Tormentor's Toxin, but yeah. Coming up this weekend, though, we do have another Tau campaign, but this one should be a lot more fun than the previous boarding actions one. This time we got 400 deck points and cut off the head. It is an expedition, which we can earn some pretty good rewards through. And we got a new Tau bodyguard over here, the Hammerhead Gunship. So it's Longstrike's cousin, I guess, with precision shot. Very nice card to be getting as a mission reward, so pretty happy about that. But yeah, I will definitely be uploading a match or two from that campaign. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.